What is up, Stud Squad? It is I, Logan, here to do a quick review of set 75244, the Tantive 4. Now, this set is for ages 12 and up, comes with 1,768 pieces, and retailed back when it was originally out for $199 US. Obviously, this is the front of the box. It looks like it is surrounding the planet of Tatooine. And down the back of the box, you will notice an absolute beautiful depiction of the back of the ship, which is an absolute amazing model, and the interior with some of the little play features. Now, first off, here we have Princess Leia. Now, Princess Leia is an absolutely gorgeous figure. I love this figure. First off, small thing, you take off the legs, and that is the print, the special little printed dress piece. You can put on regular legs if you want. I just don't think that's the best possible option, so I'd recommend keeping these on. That's only for when you need to sit her down. She has some nice printing. You could swish her around. She is printing back here too. And you could even show her second face, which is actually kind of neat. Next up, we have our first ever Bail Organa minifigure, and it is absolutely sick. Now, obviously, he has his torso. This, I believe, is based off of his Rogue One appearance. There is a little bit of back torso printing, and he even has a different, angrier head. I guess this is his head when he's screaming. He also comes with a nice little pistol that is silver, which is certainly nice. And, I'm just honestly very happy to get Bail Organa. This is a very rare figure, and I think that he's one of the draws of the set. Here is Captain Antilles. Captain Antilles is fantastic, other than maybe he could have used a leg print. That's just me. You'll notice he has all his Rebel insignia. You'd flip him around. He even comes with, this is my favorite, his choking face. That is absolutely perfect. I absolutely adore that feature. I think that's fantastic. Now, this would have been the perfect place to put Rebel Friend, but sadly, they did not. Anyway, here is the Rebel Soldier. He comes with his angry face, and he comes with his normal face. Nothing super special with your little Rebel guy here. You get C-3PO, who is nothing new to this set. You will also show his back printing. Again, nothing exciting. Finally, we have R2-D2, nothing exciting. He has his printing. Oh boy. Now it is time to take a look at this gorgeous piece of plastic. Now, I figure we will start our way from the front, work our way to the back. So first off, obviously you'll notice this is all stickers here. I'm not a huge fan of the stickers. It looks good. Nonetheless, you will bring it down a little bit, and it'll look all the same. It's just kind of fun. Honestly, I love this set so much. I can't explain it. So, first off, you can take off these pieces. There is a little seat there. You would just sit Captain Antilles on down. If you want to see the little design here, you will notice that there is a little, design. Very prestigious looking seats. You could sit down a person on each side and have them run, say, their little command center. It looks very nice. I think the way they did the floating chairs works well for this type of a design. And then if you want, you just pop it right back on. You'll notice a sticker up here, and then we move to the bottom. Now, down here in an area very hard to notice, right behind all this greebling, you will notice there's a little push area right there, and it's very hidden. And all you have to do is push, and it releases both of the different fire shooters, or the spring-loaded shooters. It is identical on both sides, but there's this little piece here. There's also the two little turrets. There's one on the bottom and one on the top. The difference is the one on the top is a little more detailed around it, and it also has stud shooters. You guys know how those work. And now we are up to some of the detailing. You'll notice there's some fun little detailing here. Again, nothing super exciting. You get the gist. It's all pretty similar. Obviously, on the bottom, it's less so interesting, but let's take a look at the interior. So, the way you're going to remove this is very simple. You're just going to pop that off, and like that, you have a little desk for Princess Leia. So, if you want Princess Leia to chill here, that is all good. There is also a clip. We'll flip around the little stage. There's also, by the way, there's this little binocular, which is nice. Let's flip it around. So if you want to have Princess Leia's little blaster here, just line up. That's all fancy and dancy. And then you could also, if you had Bail sitting here, that would work. And you could also have, C-3PO just chilling. I guess they're filing their taxes. And if you even wanted, say, a hologram piece, that would work on there, too. You have these nice little sticker pieces. You get this little generator piece over there, which is all fine and dandy. I honestly wish they did another room. Like, they did the front command room, I think would have looked a lot better. Like, you see Leia standing in the Rogue One movie, or if you do like something, you know, like a hallway or more iconic with this space, I would have much more appreciated that, to be completely honest. And then we'll move back to see this little area which pops off very nicely, but still in there nice and firm. That holds some extra little lasers, which, you know, again, that's a fine use of space. Honestly, I don't know what else they would have used there, but it certainly works. There's also, may I mention, some fine detailing here, and these all spin around, which is nice and dandy. Then you move over to this area, and you will notice there's this perfect little thing. This is the little dish, I guess, and you pick that up, and essentially it raises the ship. Now let me get a further angle. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to basically grab this like this, and you lift it up, and it will fling perfectly. I think it looks great like this. I really like the way it handles. It basically balances it out. It depends on how you hold it. Like if you hold it at the top of your fingers, it's not going to work as well. It also balances, you know, the back end makes up half the set. If you take that away, then the set's just completely gone. Like look at that. But that's super interesting anyway. And now we get to one of my favorite parts, the escape pods. Now, these guys come off on both ends. Obviously, the ship looks very unsturdy without them. It looks, here, let me lift the camera. It looks kind of ridiculous, but, you know, this works for a Lego set. Now, these two boys are completely round. They look nothing like what an actual escape pod looks like. But, like, say, here, this is great. You could probably fit both C-3PO and R2-D2 into one. I honestly don't know. I know how they fit in, it's just, you know, it's very, very tight. Like, it is excruciatingly tight. You know, if you misalign R2 even one tiny bit, it is going to have a problem. Honestly, you know, like, I was comparing, like, this to, say, the set, and it's just completely different. It's, like, in size and scope. You know, you'd fit max 2 people in here, like, if you'd really try. I'm not going to, because I have to not waste time here. And then finally, we have the glorious part, the engine. Now, this obviously, no doubt, is my favorite part of the build. This is, I believe, 11 different engines. Yeah, that's 11 different engines with all immaculate designs. You will notice up here, there is some nice level of detailing, and you just don't get this on LEGO Star Wars sets, unless they're UCS, which this is Master Builder Series. And I honestly cannot describe how much awesome this looks, and just how great it is. We're going to grab the handle. And, you know, it just looks absolutely beautiful. You get some stickers on the side. Obviously, it's great. I won't really talk that much further because it's pretty self-explanatory, and I don't like to explain things you can clearly see. And then finally, quick note, down on the bottom, there is this little spinny thing. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's fun. So, you know, if that's a thing you're into, that works. Now, this set is absolutely gorgeous. I honestly love it. $200 is a perfect price. I couldn't think of it being like cheaper. I think this is a fantastic deal for $200 back in 2019, which is when this came out, by the way. I almost forgot to mention that. But yeah, so I mean the engines to the interior. The only thing, and this is the only thing that I'm going to hold it back on, is it was some missed opportunities. Like, I just think, honestly, the scene inside of the Tantive was wrong. It didn't have to be an office. I understand they've done those in the past. That's been an easy fix, like with the Venator. They did Palpatine's office. And, you know, offices generally, what kid's going to want to go play in the office? Like, I think it would be much cool if they had, like, a command room or something like that. But other than that, the figure selection is fantastic. I could not think of a better selection other than maybe, just maybe putting in Darth Vader or something, but like honestly, it couldn't have been a better selection. I really don't think there could have been anything better. But yeah, so that is why I am going to be giving this set a 9 out of 10. Only problem is that little interior scene. Everything else is beautiful. Honestly, if that was fixed up, which it can be pretty easily with the parts in there, you know, that's a 10 out of 10. Gorgeous set. If you can get your hands on one, I totally recommend you buy. It's great for Clone Wars fans, sequels fans, original fans, prequel fans. You know, this set, this particular build has been featured in every area of Star Wars. The figures are all perfect. 3PO and R2 work everywhere. The Rebel Troopers are good for, you know, armies. Bail Organa, obviously, took forever to get them. I remember wanting a Bail Organa when I was very little, because he seemed like a pretty main character in the prequels. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome, and tell me what you think of this quick review.